Great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me
a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of freak quite like that?
Yes. That's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish.
Oh, it was. Here's Kevin
I already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
The Staples Center filled to capacity. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this team. And, 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball have seen it happen. Well, maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Freak in at 2-guard. LaVoy Allen out there with Paul George. Then it's George Hill, and it's Spates in at the 5 down low. Now here's Freak. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Here's Redick. Outside, Pierce. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Pierce has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, George. Freak sets a screen for George. He used that pick just right.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Redick out to the right wing. Jordan the screen. Fade away. That shot by Griffin, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Griffin's got his first bucket of the night. Outside, George. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Paul kicks to Pierce. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here is Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's the 3. And Griffin scores. The assist from Redick. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Hill kicks to Freak. It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 5. Puts up the baby hook.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Indiana trailing here. Freak kicks to George. Hill with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Pierce over to help. Spades the pass to Freak. Spades dishes to Allen. And stolen by Jordan. It's Reddick on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Pierce attacking, and that one's good. Pierce has got 5 now.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Pacers trail by 3. Out to the wing. Griffin on the double team. Puts it up from 12. Here's George. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He already has 10 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Now here's Paul. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And it's Freak missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pierce kicks to Jordan. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 3. Allen, a screen on Paul. They double him with Jordan. The shot by George, wide open. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Clippers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's the pass to Paul. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Freak. Down low. Here's George. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Pacers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That free throw good from George. LA's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Jordan. Poked away. The feed to Paul. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Pacers trail by 5. Hill kicks to Freak. Looking for Allen, and gets it there. Freak dishes to Allen. And it's blocked by Jordan. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. No luck. So Indiana will take it the other way. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
The Pacers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the technical free throw is good. And it's the Pacers with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's Hill, and he makes good on his first shot of the game.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Griffin.
That's the wall.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Blake Griffin.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A free throw applause for your Spirit Dancing.
And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Freak is second. Third is Chris Paul.
I think these two guys are having a little personal in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Pierce. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Williams comes in for George Hill. Pacers trail by 4. Williams passes to Freak. Hill drives in, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Paul, and the layup falls. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Freak. On the wing, Williams. Wide open shot is on the money.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Paul with the buckets.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Williams kicks to Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Crawford drives in, and the foul on Mo Williams. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
A different look for the Clippers. Jason Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Humphries comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Wright in for J.J. Redick. And the Pacers also making a change. Hill's checked in. Crawford outside. Launches it. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Freak. And taken away by Paul. Knocked away. Wright with a screen on Williams. Paul dishes to Wright. Paul passes to Wright. Clock at 6. And the Clippers miss again. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. A runner. And it's Wright sending it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Freak with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Outside Hill. Kicks it to Freak. Shoots from the elbow.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Back to right. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Again, Williams missing. Clippers leading by 7. Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up. From downtown, the Pacers pull it in. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Spates kicks to Freak. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Paul dishes to Humphries. And the layup's good off the glass. Humphries has got his first bucket in this one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's got 8. Spates sets a screen. Back to Williams. From deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Ellis is checked in for Mo Williams. The drive by Hill. And a wide open look for Freak. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Paul with the ball. 8 points for him. High. Ellis left side. Launches a 3. Rebound by Smith. Clippers leading by 4. Crawford passes to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. They get the rebound.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
It did, yeah. And those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They do. And, guys, that's the last line of your defense there. Everything else was good, but you have to finish it off with possession.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here is Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Freak missing.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy baskets. He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Crawford kicks to Humphries. They set the pick. Ball outside. Five on the clock. Got a hand on Ellis wide open. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. You talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position. Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for them, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter.
Take a break.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the small forward. First one falls for him. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Clippers leading by 5. Al Paul. Pass to Redick. Griffin a screen on Ellis. Here's Redick, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Monte Ellis. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Redick. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Redick. And both free throws good for Redick.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 45 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 6 points for Hill.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Redick with the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, George. Shoots from the baseline. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Pierce. Los Angeles leading by 6. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Griffin dishes to Redick. Jordan sets the pick for Redick. Back to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Griffin's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points for Monte Ellis.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers. Williams comes in for George Hill. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Williams kicks to Stuckey. Floats one up. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Here's Griffin. And jam! Just beautiful.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
One shot.
For Indiana, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. Pick up by Hill. From deep, George. And the Pacers another three.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Pierce for three. Allen with the rebound.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Now the dish to Hill. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Paul kicks to Jordan. George against Pierce. Dishes it to Paul. Four on the clock. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Paul's got 14 points for the game. Pierce against George. Now that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Ball, a screen on Stuckey. Redick for three. No good. Good work defensively by Stuckey. Outside, George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
For Indiana, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's Paul penetrating.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, not so much.
George passes to Williams. Oh, and here comes Pierce all alone. And he gets it to go. Pierce has got 7.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Now here's Stuckey. There's the pick. And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Redick dishes to Paul. Jordan with the screen on Williams. Down low. Jordan against George. Here's Griffin, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's George. He's got 19. George missing again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The putback, Griffin cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
That's the intensity you like to see on the offensive glass. Go get that pumpkin.
Now here is George. Goes up off the pick. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Griffin following the score by Indiana. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. For Los Angeles, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That one is off. And Los Angeles with some changes. Smith checked in for Griffin. Wright comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Pacers, Spates checked in for Hill. Hill comes in for George. And Freak subbed in for Rodney Stuckey. Pacers trail by 6. Williams kicks to Freak. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Chris Humphries has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Free throw good. Freak. Here's Paul. He's got 14. He feeds it to Humphries. Back to Paul. The 11-footer lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Paul's got 16 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Spates. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Now here's Crawford. Poke loose. Stolen by Allen. Ball against Hill. Williams passes to Freak. Indiana moving the ball around. Spates sets a screen. Williams with the ball. Now Wright defending. Shot clock at 6. It's Hill on the wing. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Smith with a screen on Spates. Shot off the screen. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Screen by Smith. Misfires after coming off the pick. Pacers trail by 5. Got a piece of it. Williams dishes to Hill. And there's the pass to Freak. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Williams kicks to Freak. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Wright outside. Puts one up from 19. That's good from Paul on the assist by Wright. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot from 16. Allen. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And here is Los Angeles now. Indiana making some changes. Monte Ellis checked in for Allen. And George Hills subbed in for Mo Williams. Deep 2 from Crawford. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Paul against Hill. Paul goes in. Hill pulls it in. Pacers trail by 7. And here they go. And Freak throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Hill leading the charge. Here's Freak. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Crawford with the drive. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Freak. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Indiana. Paul against Hill. Just 5 on the clock. And that is good. 20 points for Chris Paul.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by Freak. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Crawford. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Freak. Misses from close range. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Clippers lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can make the second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah. Your
mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
We're nearly there, fellas, but there's still work to do. If you want to be lifting up that trophy later tonight, then listen close. Nice work coming off the bench, guys. Great energy, great offense. We really got to show our depth in the first half. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. Guys, I know I've said it before, but let's celebrate when the game is over. Right now, it's all about focus. Every play, every pass. Let's get it done.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Freak in at shooting guard. Paul George is out there with Lavoy Allen. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Hill in at the one spot. Redick, a good look. Works a big high bounce and goes in. Redick's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Clippers. Hill passes to George. Out left to the wing. Freak kicks to George. Hill has the open look. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his fourth assist in this one. Clippers leading by 4. Left side, Griffin. The kick out to Pierce. Launches a 3, and that one's good. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Allen dishes to Freak. And George kicks to Hill. At the elbow, it's Freak. It's back to Hill. A 3-ball. Kept alive by Indiana. George. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Griffin. 19 points in the game. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Move it. Move it.
Pacers trail by 5. Out left to the wing. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. And now Pierce running the floor all by himself.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that one's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And Griffin slams it in.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For dear life.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Andre Jordan, number 1. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pick up by Hill.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Freak. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Feeds it to Pierce. Redick is in the corner. Nice form on the 20-footer. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
For Indiana, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Now here's Paul. He's got 20. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's Freak. There's a screen. And stolen by Redick. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he gets it to go. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
On the wing, George. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
Clippers leading by 10. Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up. Baseline try. That shot by Griffin, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Allen. And he gets it to go. Allen's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when you get it, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 25. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. Griffin's got 27.
Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Freak throws it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Clippers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Griffin a screen on Williams. Paul is doubled. Outside Pierce. Paul kicks to Griffin. The shot no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And George, here we go. Freak passes to Hill. Here's Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And that one falls for Williams. And Indiana making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Clippers leading by 7. Paul, no one around him. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers trail by 7. Here is Williams. 7 points in the game. Off the screen. And it's good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Good on the shot.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Pick up by Hill. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the technical free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Crawford against George. They set the pick. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. George has got 4 this quarter.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And Redick kicks to Jordan. Pass to Crawford. And he gets the bucket. Crawford's got 6 points.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Williams attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Stuckey. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pierce dishes to Jordan. They set the pick. Back to Pierce. Jordan the screen, 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by George. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. White is checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Pacers. Monte Ellis checked in for Allen. Pacers trail by 6. And here is Ellis. 8 points for him. Five to shoot. On its way from Stuckey for 2. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And right, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line.
Around right at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Jason Smith, he's checked in for the Clippers. Humphries comes in for Blake Griffin. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 7. Outside, George. Stuckey kicks to Hill. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 6, picked by Humphries. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
They throw good, Paul George. Spates checked in for Rodney Stuckey. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 4. Wright with it. Redick is in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Redick's got 11 in the second half.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Right side George. Williams a screen. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Chris Humphries comes up with the rebound. Humphries has got his 6th rebound on the night. Redick with it. Williams picks him up. Wright, the pass to Humphries. Shot's good.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Indiana. Solomon Hill comes in for Hill, and Freak subbed in for Mo Williams. Pacers trail by 10. Inside, there's Freak, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Crawford. He has 6. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Hill dishes to Spates. The drive by Ellis. Got a hand on it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers substitution, George Hill.
Doubled by Crawford. Freak kicks to Ellis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ellis has got 10 points.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Crawford outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Maurice Spates.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Los Angeles, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Crawford. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pacers trail by 7. The feed now to Ellis, and stolen by Wright. Redick against Ellis. And Redick kicks to Smith. Crawford, no one around him. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And Freak throws it down.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Crawford, no luck.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Crawford. 9 points in the game so far. But they get it back. And a fast break now for the Pacers. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Ellis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
That's good.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ellis has got 16.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And the foul called on Freak. And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
No good on the second free throw. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Good. That's 29 points for Blake Griffin.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
And the slam dunk by Spates.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Good. It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Hill passes to Freak. He kicks to Allen. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Hill.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Now here's Paul. Tries it from the top of the key. No good. Excellent D there from Hill. Indiana's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Spates dishes to Ellis. The 3-pointer is right on target. Ellis has got 19 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Al Paul. It's Crawford with the drive. Spates with the block. Ellis outside. Pierce with the steal. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Pacers making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hill kicks to Freak. Doubled by Crawford to take the lead. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Outside Griffin. All up top. He's guarded by Hill. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Paul's been great. He has 20 points and 19 assists. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so Paul nails both of them. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Kicks to Freak. Jacks up a 3. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 32 points for Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Paul outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Griffin slams it in.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The first one falls. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And both free throws good from Freak. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Griffin slams it in.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Hill kicks the Freak. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Redick with the bucket.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Freak kicks to Spates. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Spates has got 6 points in the quarter. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the 4th quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through. And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Freak passes to Hill. He dishes it to Freak. Off target with his 3. The Clippers in the lead. Paul kicks to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now that's 35 points for Blake Griffin. Pacers trail by 4.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Hill
inside.
dishes to Freak. Griffin on the double team. Allen drives in. Freak got it. Good job in the low post. Freak's got 38 points.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Hill against Paul. Pass to Redick. Jordan sets the pick for Redick. Just 4 to shoot. Excellent D there from Allen.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And taken away by Paul. Here's the pass to Paul. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Freak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Freak's got 40 points.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
The Pacers making a switch here. George is checked in. Now here's Jordan. Redick with the three, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 3. Hill kicks to Spates. The dish to Freak, and stolen by Redick. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. It's hauled in by George.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Allen's shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Redick. A nice shot by Griffin. And it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Paul dishes to Jordan. He feeds it to Pierce. That's good. And the Clippers lead by 5.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
The shot by George, no good.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
And Freak throws it down.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
To the middle. Redick against Hill. Picked by Griffin. Paul passes to Griffin. They double team Griffin. Jordan high post. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Freak. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Outside Griffin. To the paint. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Griffin. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And George kicks to Freak. Deep 2 from Hill. Offensive rebound. It's Hill on the wing. Dishes it to Spates. Fade away. Rebound by the Clippers. The shot by Pierce will not go.
Move it. Move it.
Pacers trail by 10. And George, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Here's Paul following the score by Indiana. The pass to Jordan. Outside Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And it's Paul penetrating. no luck. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That shot wide open. Freak's got 45 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Griffin a screen on George. For 3, Pierce. Pierce with another miss.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Freak. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists here tonight.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
We need to be more physical on the offensive end. Crash the glass. Be smart. We need to limit their easy baskets. Get back on deep.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Griffin. The baseline jumper goes down. Griffin's got 39.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is George. Freak gets to George. Tries again. And a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
So far in the game for Allen, he has 9 rebounds and 1 steal.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Ball outside. Passes it to Griffin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
Now here's Paul. Pocket 6. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Indiana's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Here's Freak. Money!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Redick inside the line. Misses the jumper. Here's Indiana. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Freak with the ball.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. They double team Griffin. Up off the screen. Yes!
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
And George kicks to Freak. Count it!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Here's Griffin. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And they've done it, the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.